I built an aesthetic physique without ever bulking. Most guys bulk up thinking it's the only way to build muscles. But that's exactly why they stay stuck looking soft and puffy instead of lean and aesthetic. What if I told you that you could build muscles, stay lean and look aesthetic all year round without ever needing to bulk? Sounds impossible, right? But I've done it, and today I'm going to show you exactly how. So if you don't need to bulk, why do so many people do it? Why do so many guys think that to build muscles you have to eat more food than your body can handle? Well, here's the truth. Bulking makes you feel like you're making progress. You step on the scale and you see that the number is going up, and in the gym you start to take heavier and heavier weights. It seems like everything is working, and this is what gives you instant satisfaction. The dopamine hit you get from this is crazy, and this is proof that you're growing, right? But that's not what actually is happening. Brother, the truth is most of the size you're seeing from going up in weight is not muscle. It's fat and water. The biggest thing that is happening to you is that your body fat percentage is going up, and it creates an illusion that you're getting bigger. And that is the problem. Muscle takes time to build, but fat comes fast. That's why bulking gives you quick results in the mirror, while maintaining keeps you lean. But the real changes happen more gradually, and that is why so many people fail at this. They don't have the patience to build muscles the right way. But here's another truth. A lot of guys who try to stay lean while building muscles fail because they're training the wrong way. I see this all the time. They go to the gym every single week, but their physique don't change. They train and stay consistent for a few weeks and months, but their physique stays the same. So they start to wonder, am I unlucky and have bad genetics? Am I not eating enough? Is bulking the only option? They don't see the real problem. They're not training in a way that forces their muscle to grow. You see, your muscles don't grow just because you're lifting weights. They grow when they're forced to generate high levels of mechanical tension under load. The higher the tension, the stronger the growth signal. And the only way to make sure that is happening is intensity. If you're stopping your sets too early, if you're not going close to failure, you're not maximizing growth. The closer you push to failure, the more fibers get recruited and the more mechanical tension you create, which means that you will build more muscles. And once you apply this to your training, progressive overload comes into play. But here's the thing. A lot of people misunderstand how progressive overload works. Progressive overload is not just about lifting heavier, it's about gradually increasing the mechanical tension on your muscles over time. It could be through better form, more control, more reps, or more weight. It only works if the mechanical tension is increasing. So let's make it easy to understand. Mechanical tension is the key, intensity is what makes it effective, and progressive overload is how you keep growing over time. But here's another thing, even if you train the right way, if you're not prioritizing the right muscles, it will take a long time for you to get aesthetic. A lot of guys train every single muscle equally. They don't understand that if you want to look aesthetic as fast as possible, you have to prioritize some muscle groups over others. Not every single muscle group has the same value. So if you're not prioritizing the right muscle groups, it can take longer time for you to reach your dream physique. So let's break down the 4 most important muscle groups for aesthetics. Number 4, lats. Lats enhances the V shape. If you think of our physique as a triangle, big lat muscles give you wider lines that connects the top to the bottom. In our case, it connects our upper body to our midsection in a more drastic way that makes you more aesthetic. That's why you need to do your lat pull down, single arm cable rows, and of course, pull-ups. And the third most important muscle for aesthetics is your upper chest. Well-developed upper chest gives you more mass and detail to your upper body, which gives a better illusion to your overall aesthetics. Most guys are doing too much flat presses, which prioritizes your middle and lower chest. What they don't understand is that it's a lot harder for you to grow your upper chest compared to the other, so you need to prioritize your upper chest. So you have to do your incline Smith machine press, incline dumbbell and incline cable flies. And now we can go over to the second most important muscle for aesthetic, and that is your abs. You already know how important abs are. Every person who has an aesthetic physique has abs. It's that simple, and if you follow the saying, abs are built in the kitchen, then I'm sorry for you, because that is not right. You still have to train your abs if you want them to pop and stand out. And actually, the right saying is, abs are built in the gym and shown in the kitchen. So you have to train your abs, and the good news is, it's easy to train them. All you need is leg raises to train your lower abs and cable ab crunches for your upper abs. That's it. And now we can talk about the number one most important muscle group for aesthetics, and that is your shoulders. Well-developed shoulders makes your upper body look broader, which enhances the V-shape. This is of course the most important muscle group to enhance your V-shape. Just think about it. Your shoulders are at the corner of a triangle, and the wider your shoulders are, the wider the triangle is. And of course that is our goal. And of course the most important muscle in your shoulders is your side delt. So do your dumbbell ladder raises, cable ladder raises and machine, and you're good to go. Now you know which muscle groups are the most important for aesthetics, so the next question is, which workout split should I follow to prioritize them? The answer is simple. Pick a workout split and stick with it. Now there are differences with every single workout split, but all of them trains the muscles that I already mentioned. So just pick one. Now, if you want me to make a more detailed video about workout splits, I can also make that. Just let me know down below. Now let's go over to the hardest part of building muscles. Working out is easy. Anyone can do that, but it's not enough. The biggest reason why most guys fail is because their diet is fucked. I see it all the time. A lot of guys try to eat as little food as possible so they can lose fat fast. But all they're doing is destroying their metabolism, and then they start to wonder why I can't lose fat. Then I have also seen a lot of guys eat way too much food, and brother, trust me, I get it. There's so much BS out there about nutrition. Some say you need to eat 6 meals a day, others say you have to bulk to gain muscles. There are some people who say you have to fast all day, so it's no wonder why this is so confusing. But here's the truth, all of that is unnecessary. You just need to eat the right way and you will grow your muscles. And the answer to a diet is simple. Eat the basics, the same foods we have been eating for thousands of years, natural foods. The diet industry overcomplicates everything, but the truth is the best physiques are built on whole, nutrient-dense foods. Just look at every single bodybuilder throughout history. What did they eat? Meat, eggs, rice, chicken, fruit and vegetables. These are the foods that actually fuel muscle growth. If your diet is built around natural foods, your body is going to respond better. And remember, don't only prioritize protein. Remember, your body is a system. When every part of the system is getting the nutrients it needs, that's when you maximize efficiency and see real results. And when it comes to counting your calories, it's not necessary, but it works. As long as you eat natural foods, you should be fine. But also I have to mention this, everyone works differently. Some people do great with intermediate fasting, others feels better when they track their calories. There is no one size fits all approach. You have to experiment and see what works for you. The same way you need to test out different foods to see what you can stick with, you need to try out different eating patterns to see what can I be consistent with. Because at the end of the day, the best diet is the one you can actually maintain. And if you were to ask me about my diet, well, I have tried counting calories, I've tested different foods, and what works best for me is a low carb diet where I eat natural animal based food. That's how I've been able to make a lot of progress and stay lean and keep abs year round without feeling like I'm consistently restricting myself. This is where majority of the people mess up. They think that they need to be 100% perfect with the diet. They forget that we're humans, so they go super strict, and after a while they completely fall off and fail their journey. I have also seen having a cheat day is where people mess up. They have 6 days strict diet, then one day they go all out and destroy their whole progress. The better way to do it is to have cheat meals 1 to 2 times a week. That way you're still enjoying yourself without losing control. So if you're able to be consistent with a healthy diet and hit 0.8 to 1.2 grams of protein per pound of body weight, and you're able to train right, good job, you will build muscle while staying lean. So now that you're doing everything right, the next question is, how long does it actually take to see results? Let's break it down. Let's start with 1 to 3 months. In this time period, your strength will explode up. On almost every single exercise you do, you will go up in weight. But I'm gonna keep it honest, in front of the mirror you won't see that much of a difference. It's all about strength in this time frame. And also, because of social media, this is the part where a lot of people get disappointed because they have seen people get abs after 2-3 months of working out. They have unrealistic goals. This beginning part is all about building the foundation. After the first phase, the second phase comes, which is 3 to 6 months. Now in this phase, we're talking your muscles will look fuller, you will start seeing more definition, and other people will start noticing. Your shirt will fit a bit different, your shoulders will start to get rounder, your waist will start to get smaller. But also, this is where I see a lot of people plateauing. At this point, you need to keep training hard. You need to keep having a serious diet and prioritizing the gym. A lot of people stop doing that, so they plateau. But if you're able to push through the plateau, you will go into the next phase, and that is 6 to 12 months. This is where your physique will start to look more impressive. Your shoulders and your chest will have more shape. Your waist will look even smaller. With your back, you will start to get a Doritos look. If you have been consistent for this long, this is where you officially can call yourself aesthetic, because this is where people will start to come up to you, ask you for your help. What is your diet? How do you train and stuff like that? This is where all begins. So good job, my friend, because you have succeeded. Look, I'm gonna be straight up with you. This takes time and discipline, so you will need to put down the work. And here's the thing. A lot of guys have tried going to the gym with their goal of having a aesthetic physique, but almost every single one has failed. There's only a handful of people who actually have an aesthetic physique. Why? Because it's hard. So expect it to be hard, but trust me, it's worth it. So you need to have patience and discipline and push through 1 year, and you will succeed, trust me. So now you know what it takes to build muscles while staying lean. But if you're someone who wants to take out the trial and error out of this, click the first link in the description and book a call, because I offer a coaching program to people who takes this seriously. If this sounds interesting to you, click the first link in the description. So now if you want to learn 7 advanced secrets to an aesthetic physique, click this video right here.